Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Adam Piccolotti versus Mansour Barnaoui. And I see one right here, I'm going to go average confidence, Mansour Barnaoui. And yeah, when I'm looking at Mansour Barnaoui, I'm like, how have I not seen this guy fight? And he's been around this long. Like, have I not seen this guy fight? Seen him, he lost to Kevin Lee, lost to Islam Makhachev, lost to Mateusz Gamrot. He lost a lot of these studs. Well, like not a lot. He lost to 4 people, and one guy that's like was decent at the times. But other than that, those 3 guys went on to be pretty good studs. Kevin Lee had a good run in the UFC before he like kind of plateaued. Islam Makhachev, the champion right now. Mateusz Gamrot, not too far from the top. He just came up with a loss, but like in all those fights, he gave those guys very competitive fights. Even back then, I think the skill set translates well. I don't feel like it was he was just good then, and or when they were coming up. I feel like even right now, especially if he would have had stayed on it as hard as they stayed on it. I feel like he could be a top talent in the UFC, very top talent in the UFC if he would have stayed on it. Not to say that his career is over and writing him off. I still feel like he can mount another run and go in the UFC and even potentially give Islam Makhachev probably one of his hardest fights he's had again. Potentially even beat him. But that's a stretch to say he could beat him. But definitely has a skill set. I feel like he would have improved on his striking. He could beat him. But yeah, I feel like his tendency to be too comfortable off his back or working off his back. He works some good reversals. He looks very comfortable there, attempting submissions, getting reversals. He'd be in guard, and all of a sudden he's taking over your back, very slippery, very long, very big, very strong as well. But yeah, with that tendency to be too comfortable off his back and end up in a position, spend a lot of time in that position. That's why this is also average confidence, because Piccolotti is a pretty solid wrestler. He can put him on the ground, but ultimately I feel like his grappling, his size, and his overall skill set is just too much for Piccolotti. I feel like Piccolotti kind of falls more so in that, for the most part, one-dimensional in a sense. Got a little bit of power in his hands, but for the most part, just a chained wrestler. So he's gonna play right into Manali's hand, probably spend more energy trying to wrestle. Like at the end of the day, wrestling is more energy is spending than grappling. Grappling is very much BJJ is very much flowing, especially when you a guy that's been doing this so long and how Barnaoui approaches. It's some power BJJ plays where they try to power you down and just wrench your ankle off and just wrench and force everything. But Barnaoui is very much a flow grappler, so not a whole lot of energy is spent with what he does. And wrestling, no matter how you look at it, for the most part, is a very much a strenuous activity, a lot of strength, a lot of muscles, technique, a lot in there. But that's why the wrestling match be like 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds, because it's not necessarily all flow. A lot like high level, you do have flow, but it's still very much a strenuous activity. Whereas grappling, people, those high level grapplers and those people that been grappling for years, they can flow and grapple for like hours on end, and wrestlers just can't do that with wrestling at no level. Some people can make it look like that, but at the end of the day, it's still a very strenuous activity. And where I'm going with that is for like Piccolotti's gonna play into grappling a lot. He's gonna go for the takedowns. He's gonna feel good and comfortable there. But now he's gonna get a lot of reversals and just wear him over the course of the rounds. Well, over the course of the round, I think he gets a second round rear naked choke. But I feel like he wears on the course of that first round and parts of that second round, gets some reversals. Piccolotti work for these takedowns and try and land ground and pound, but nothing effective. Like I said, working for the takedown, working to get ground and pound, trying to work to get transitions. Whereas now he's just flowing and getting reversals. Then when he gets back to the feet, touching them, using that huge height, that size he'll have over Piccolotti, touching with big shots, stunning Piccolotti, making him panic wrestle and, not being smooth with his technique and, rattle his brain so he's not thinking and he's as much, or I mean, he's not thinking as smoothly. He's thinking a whole lot because he's trying like, what I gotta do, dare in the headlights, trying to get something going. But now he just always just been a little bit step ahead. Like he might feel like he's in top position, but now he's the one playing chess with him and is a step ahead. Like he might be, you're on top in the sense like I'm on top, I'm winning. That's the wrestler mindset. I'm on top, I'm winning, or the top grappler mindset. I'm on top, I'm winning. Especially in MMA, I'm on top, I'm winning. But now he's gonna be the one setting up submissions. Whereas Piccolotti probably feel like he's more so gonna go for like like I said, the top mindset. Well, I'm on top, I'm winning, and try and control his way to a decision. That's what we're gonna try to do. I seen him lose to Kevin Lee. I can do that. I seen him lose to Islam Makhachev. I could do that. I seen him lose to Mateusz Gamrot. I could do that. I'm a wrestler too. Matter of fact, I feel like I'm better than all those guys. I was this and that, but yeah, I just feel like he's gonna get put up in that mindset, and before you know it, he's gonna be worn down. He get tagged up a couple times, but now he's gonna sneak to his back, sink in the choke, land some heavy ground and pound, just buzz him up, then sink in the rear naked choke and tap him out second round. So in this one, I have Mansour Barnaoui via second round submission.